and I couldn't figure out how to change the orientation before I started. So I guess we're gonna have a vertical live stream today because I was having trouble finding that setting. Yeah, I don't know. I tried to hit play right on time, and oops, I tried to hit play right on time, and then it was like your screen is oriented wrong. You have to figure out how to change it or orient your screen right because it wants me to be vertical. So I guess I'm gonna be vertical today, and then I'll figure it out for next time. I think I tend to like the horizontal a little bit more, but if you guys like the vertical format, let me know. Hi, Mark. Hi, Black Mage. What new and exciting stories do I have to share with you today? There's just been a lot happening in both a good and a bad way. So I finished the that second programming boot camp I was doing, which and I feel way more confident than I did after the first one. I feel like this one just suited my learning style a lot better. There's still things I'm really nervous about. The tech market is really bad right now, so I think you're still looking at like they're saying like a 4-month, maybe to 6-month job search, which is why I moved out of my apartment and I'm back with my folks for a little bit as I job search, but they're still offering a lot of career support, which is really cool. We have like a person assigned to us, and they're still doing like lectures to keep our skills up and whatnot. So that's exciting. Hello, Isabella Rose. I just read people's full names. I probably could have stopped at Isabella, but whatever. Just read the whole thing. Yep, it's true. I moved out, moved back in, plan to move out again. After I have a stable job again. So, luckily, I mostly get along with my parents. So, mostly. I mean, it's a little bit. It's hard when you move back in as an adult because I think they tend to see you as a kid again, which you're not, and you might also tend to act a little like you just have certain ways and patterns you can fall into around each other because you were a kid in their house so long and they were the adults, that don't really work anymore. So you have to like navigate that, and it's tricky. but they are they've helped me out a lot, and I really love my parents, and we overall get along. But all families have some things. And my cat gets along with their dog somehow. So, and I pointed into the ether because my cat is hanging out somewhere off screen. Yes. So. Yes, he's such a chill cat. I love him. He's the kitten from the last video I posted, which I posted like a year late. So he's a full-blown cat at this point. Well, he still looks kitteny. He has a kitteny shape, but he's cat-sized. It's not like fully fleshed out. He's adorable. And his name is Hermit Crab. Or Hermie. But yes, and I've been moving out of my apartment all of this last week, which these last 2 weeks actually. Moving out of your apartment takes a lot. Now that I have all this apartment stuff, I rented a storage unit that I've been putting things in. And hi, Catherine. You're fine. You're not late yet. Nothing. We were just making small talk. I'm catching up with people. Hi. I'm not sure how to say your name, but hi, Sagar. Rum. Well, you can try to correct me if I really butcher something. I'll go with cigar for now. Cigar for now. Um, Yay, I got it right. Cigar. Okay, cool. Um, I always feel that it's I never know quite how to pronounce people's name on the internet, so I just give it my best guess and hope that they'll be brave enough to correct me if I'm absolutely butchering something. But yeah. And so I'm doing all that. I had my last capstone project, graduated the second programming boot camp. I always have to say programming boot camp because sometimes people are like, "You're in the military," and I'm like, "No." Graduated the second coding boot camp last week. Been moving out of my apartment and back home, and there's a convention I'm performing at in 3 weeks that I've actually written most of a musical for. And the musical will be online at some point. I don't know though if I'm gonna post the live performance of it online or I'm gonna post or I'm gonna redo it for online, like, and try to make it a little bit more of an online because it is a very stage musical right now. Or I could make it more of an online thing, but it's so much fun. I really like it. I've been doing a lot of electronic music for it, and we didn't know what to call it for a long time, so I didn't know how. I could also do both. That is a good idea. I just have to get I have to try to recruit someone to film it. I always and it's not like I don't know cosplay photographers, but they're always so like busy at cons. Um but yeah, we're performing it twice. We're performing it so we're performing the first half of it in like the halftime show for the Masquerade at Techo. And Techo's convention in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And so that's actually maybe the first third of it. We're performing in the halftime show at Techo, and then we're performing the whole thing, and we're re-performing the first third and the rest the next day on like the hall stage. So it's also really interesting because you have like one that's kind of like a higher production for the first third on like the main stage, and then you have us going to the little hall stage and doing the rest of it. But it's just fun. It's really cool, and I'm really excited about it, and it's very silly. It's about it's hard to describe without spoiling it, but the title was really hard to come up with. But you know how isekai have super long titles, right? So long weird titles. So we gave it a long weird title because it definitely plays with the isekai genre as well as several other genres. But it's like, is it wrong to trap your friend in an isekai time loop? But it is, I think, our working title right now. And it's definitely, a story about friendship. I've teamed up with cosplay guest Rakumaru. I always used to say her name wrong. I used to say Rakumaru, but then we like made a Manamana joke with his like Rakumaru, do 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 do, and now I say it right. Anyways, that's super sidetracks. But I'm teaming up with a cosplay guest, so she's actually gonna be like 3 different characters throughout the musical. And I've written some of the songs. She's written some of the songs. We worked together on some of them, and worked together on the script. And it's just very, very exciting. So it's like a 2-person musical right now, but she's also playing like several different people. And I really just loved writing it. So I will probably be writing more musicals in the future. This is kind of a test run, but it's so much fun. I love like making all the little pieces fit together, and I'm excited. Can I describe it in one sentence? It'd be like one run-on long sentence. It'd be like, can I make a Mad Lib out of it? Like two former friends meet at college, but after a sudden incident get trapped in another world with a bunch. And meet a cast of strange and familiar characters who remind them who they are and who they aren't and what friendship really means. Something like that. I don't know. But I have yet to write the description for the panel. The programming person at Techo is such a good sport with my content at this point. I was probably gonna try to finish writing that tonight, to be honest. Yeah, I have to write the blurb for the program. But it's very silly. It's definitely a comedy. It's sort of at times a dark comedy, but it's also at times, I don't know. It's not that dark. It's a little dark. It just has like a dark moment, but the main thing's very lighthearted. So if you could trap my friends anywhere, it would be in your living room, and you would play games forever and ever and ever. Valid. Yeah, I don't think that's quite the They don't start in one of their rooms to trap each other in. So but it's, yeah. I'll have to work on the 1 sentence description of it, but I'm very excited about it. There's definitely, like, it has some magical girl jokes in it. As I said, she's several different characters, so she is playing a couple, like, familiar characters, because she's cosplaying a few different people. But you don't have to understand, like, the character she is cosplaying to get the musical either. Although, like, it's extra funny if you do. But she, like, keeps coming back as different cosplayed characters in each iteration of the time loop. And then I'm there just being one character for the most part. I do have one cosplay moment in it too, but it's very... Where would I trap my friends? I mean, I don't particularly want to trap my friends because that's bad. But if I had to trap my friends somewhere, do I like fourth tuning? Honestly, I pretty much stick with the standard guitar tuning most of the time. Although I was in a band for a little bit in college, and they would always do, like, drop string tuning and whatnot. Yeah. I lost my train of thought. But it's a little bit like Isekai meets Groundhog Day with the time loop. I can see the fourth being cool on the bass, definitely. But where would I trap my friends? Oh, that's what I was trying to answer. I'm trying to think. Maybe just an anime convention, because all of my friends would be there anyway. Although that's a lot of... Though that's bad, because no one eats enough and whatnot at an anime convention. There's never, like, enough food. And no one remembers to do stuff. And there's a lot of people. Like, I love anime conventions for a weekend, but forever? Where would I trap my friends? I really don't want to trap them anywhere, because it all has bad places Like, the things that come to mind are, like, theme parks. We could all hang out at a theme park forever, or, like, an anime convention. But I don't actually want to do either of those things forever. And neither would my friends. So probably just, like, I don't know. Maybe, like, the state. I'm tired of friends moving away. Can I just trap them here? So we don't have to, like, move out of state and contact each other long distance. Except being trapped in Pennsylvania in, like, this political climate isn't amazing either. So I can't even do that. Let's all be trapped in Canada. Yeah. Canada might not appreciate it, but yeah, let's go somewhere else. Also, hi Teddy. Yeah, in a pocket dimension where all our needs are met. That sounds pretty good. I guess I could, like, what's my favorite chord? I like, what's that? Like C add nines are fun. I like the weird variations of the C chord. Yeah. Oh, but their veterinary school isn't in the safest part. Yeah. I mean, I don't know where in Pennsylvania you were looking at, so I can't, like, necessarily speak to that. Yeah, I'm close to Pittsburgh. I'm technically in the suburbs, so I'm, like, not in the city part, but I'm, like, within, like, 25 minutes away from the city, and if I want to go to the other side of the city, maybe, like, 40 minutes from, like, the south side. But I don't know. There's certainly safe and unsafe parts of any place you go. So, but I'm trying to think if I can give you preview of anything, like, from the musical without spoiling too much. I think I could play, like, the first half of also, like, none of these songs will sound the same as they are, like, in the musical, because I'm just playing guitar right now, and I think I mentioned I was working on electronic music and, like, for the backing tracks and whatnot. Also, that's gonna be interesting. I do sing with backing tracks because I'll do, like, karaoke and stuff, but I haven't really done much performing with not being attached to a guitar. But if I'm also playing a character in the musical, I can't be attached to it the whole time. So I've been figuring that out, and, like, the technical side of that has been interesting. Thanks, Slasherlink. Yeah, no, I will get a better way to promo the musical. I'm still, like, working on. We need, like, to work on our tagline. Rakumaru and me too. But there's also a lot of jokes about, like, these two characters. It breaks the fourth wall a lot because I'm me, and I like doing that. But, well, the two characters are also very nerdy because I also like doing that. Can you imagine? So the former friends, they, like, run into each other, but one claims not to know the other person. And then they have like an argument song where they're like arguing about who the main character is gonna be. That's like the opening number. And then some stuff happens. They get in another world. I don't know. Like, I don't even think these are really spoilers because they're just like also cliches from different tropes. But hi, Nana. Yeah, no, hi. It's I love seeing like names, you know, the names of the old regulars pop up. Makes me happy too. And new people. I've been practicing the I Watch It for the Plot song. I have not been practicing it, but I think I still know it because I sing that one fairly often at cons. So I can sing that one. Maybe I'll do that one, and then I'll do one of the musical songs. And then I'll like do another one of my old ones, and then do another musical song as well. Also, how is the sound coming out? Because, I mean, it sounds like you can hear me fine. You're responding to me, so I assume you can. But I don't have like my monitoring headphones on right now. Sounds good. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. I Watch It for the Plot. I can do that one. Maybe. It's always the first chord. It's so hard to find. Today I invited you. Okay, yeah. Today I invited you to watch an episode or two of a new show that I said was the best. The show, it started pretty well, but pretty soon, well, you could tell. I was just looking at the main girl's chest. Your eyes holding such judgment looked at me as if to say, well, now I know why you like this anime. But I don't watch it for the boobs. I watch it for the plot. The show has such an awesome plot. Sorry, you can't see the plot points. They're somewhere past the boob points. But I swear the show has plot. Yes, the boobs, they are a lot, but I watch it for the plot. I watch it for the plot, I swear I watch it, and it isn't fair for you to judge on things that aren't the plot. I watch it for the plot, I do, I watch it for the plot, it's true. So yeah, that's right, I watch it for the plot. You invited some friends and me to watch an episode or 3 of a new show that you said was the bomb. But I showed up a little late, somewhere around episode 8, and all I saw was steamy hot spring action going on. So you quickly said, hey, don't get me wrong. I don't watch it for the hot springs. I watch it for the plot. The show has such an awesome plot. Sorry, you can't see the true theme. It's there past the steamy hot springs. Then I guess, but I watch it for the plot. Yes, the hot springs may be hot, but I watch it for the plot. I watch it for the plot, I swear I watch it, and it isn't fair for you to judge on things that aren't the plot. I watch it for the plot, I do, I watch it for the plot, it's true. So yeah, shut up, I watch it for the plot. And so I opened up my door to watch an episode or 4 of a new show I liked with some old friends. The show, it had, I forgot how long this song was. The show, it had a giant cast, a young, attractive, close-knit class, and my friends all laughed knowingly, so I jumped to defend, and I said, I don't watch it just to ship them. I watch it for the plot. The show has such an awesome plot. Sorry, you can't see the true theme somewhere past the ship they ship tease, but I'm sure the show has plot. Yes, the boobs, they are a lot. Yes, the hot springs may be hot, whether my ships get sailed or not. I swear I watch it for the plot. I watch it for the plot, I swear I watch it, and it isn't fair for you to judge on things that aren't the plot. I watch it for the plot, I do, I watch it for the plot, it's true. So yeah, that's right, I watch it for the plot. Come on, you know I watch it for the plot. So yeah, shut up. I watch it for the plot. Yeah, that's that one. There is a cat that is curled up behind me and is just like kind of distracting. Kind of distracting. Hermie, could you choose a slightly different place to hang out? Just like a slightly different place. Just like a few inches over here. Yes. Look how big he got. He was like a kitten in last week's video because I was really late posting it. I mean, last week, 3 weeks ago. I'm so bad at time. He's a baby. The mic was peaking a bit. Okay. Let me turn it down. You're such a good boy. Yes, he's so friendly. I love him. I've always wanted a really cuddly cat. Did my friends trap me in a time loop? Not yet. Hopefully they won't. But actually the musical, I think, well, they're both kind of trapped in a time loop in the musical. He's so cute. He's so chill. I'm not sure if I told you the story of when I got him. So if you see a video I posted a few weeks ago, that was like this time of year. No. Yeah. Almost this time of year last year. That my friends had all of these foster kittens that had they had kind of been I think they were like born under their sun porch. And at first they like left them alone because they saw them with the mom, but then one came, like, found its way like on top of their sun porch, like onto their sun porch, and its eyes were all crusty and it was having trouble breathing. It really needed help. So they adopted that one, and gradually they just kept finding kitten after kitten. And I kept coming over to like help socialize the kittens and play with kittens. And I said no to the first 5 kittens. Okay, I was so good. And then they found this little guy. And he was the last of that litter that they found. They also ended up with one more because someone else found a cat and was like, "You're fostering any kittens anyway." But so he was the last one they found, and he didn't really know how to socialize with his siblings yet because like he'd only been there like a week when I met him, and the others had been there for a while longer. And he I'm so bad at looking at the camera. Sorry. And he so like I went up to greet the new kitten, and he hissed at me. And I like backed off. And then I went back again a little bit later, and he let me pet him, and he let me pet him for a little bit, and he let me scoop him up, and I took him over to the chair to like sit on the chair with him, and he just fell asleep on my lap. I was like, it was quite the character arc within just like a little while knowing him. And then I ended up, I was planning to leave that party early, and I couldn't because there was Sleepy Kitty. And yeah, I kind of lost the battle then. And so I adopted him. Yeah. But I said no to the first 5. The first 5. And even though he was a little skittish at first, he's like so not skittish now. So it's hard to know. But I did know that he'd be cuddly because he did like being held so much. He just like fall asleep on you. And he's still cuddly. Okay. That was super aside. Yes, he did. So yep. He's very cute. And I don't know where to put my guitar now though, sweetie, so can you shake it down? But yeah, no, it was great heaven. He's also like a good little emotional support cat. I've mentioned off and on that my anxiety was pretty bad this last year, and it was definitely nice to have like a little soft thing that was always down for cuddles. So but anyways, and it is really funny. Honestly, I should maybe like on Instagram. That's where people post their pet pictures, right? He gets along with my parents' puppy so well, though. My parents' puppy is like 2, so he's not really a puppy either. Neither of them are, but he's not 3 yet. He can't be. But no, I don't want an army. I mean, I think I'm probably good with just him until well, I'd certainly need my own apartment to get another animal. But since I'm back to moving with my folks for a little bit, but also I like the independence of having one animal is pretty easy to find like a caretaker for if you need to go somewhere. Especially, he's actually really easy because his foster parents will just like babysit him for a weekend. And they're like so happy to see him back. That's what when I went away this year, I was like, can I drop Hermie off with you? And they were like, yes, we'd love to see him again. So it was fun. He got to see if he still got along with his one little brother that they kept, and they did. And so that was fun. He's so chill. Just drop him with other animals and he's fine. But yeah, I like being somewhat not being like tied down by like too much at this point in my life. So one cat's about where I want to be. Also, my parents have a 2-year-old dog and a 3-year-old cat. And then Jack is, a lot of you know Jack from my old live streams. Jack is like 14 or 15 at this point. He's still doing well, but no, he's not 15. He's not 14. Really? I'm not sure I believe it. I feel like I was saying he was like 7 for like 5 years. I was in denial. But yes, Calico Jack. Jack is older. But I have also, like, I love my parents' animals. But, you know, Hermie is 1. Their little dog is 2. And their cat is 3. And I don't like having different animals around the same age because small dogs and cats all have similar lifespans. And I might not be having fun in like 15 years, you know. So I certainly, if I got another animal, would not be getting a baby. And well, my parents' animals aren't exactly my animals. I also feel like I can't get a ton more. Don't. Sorry. He's gonna knock the whole thing over. No. Well, well, my parents are also like in their 70s. They're super healthy, but I know if something happened to my parents, I would have to take their animals in as well. And I don't want to suddenly end up with 5 animals. Yeah. So Hermes, this was a long spiel. Anyways, Hermes is probably it for me for a while. Hi. I don't know how to say your name. No. But yes, yeah. Your cat's still evil, Miss Antarctica. You would always any new tales from your evil cat? I feel like that used to be a big part of the live stream. It's just Miss Antarctica saying the next thing, the last crazy thing that their cat had done. So yeah. What did I say I was gonna do? Hermes has kind of trained me. Hermes. I mean, Hermes is definitely like a suck up, and around food time will be especially cute and cuddly. But I don't think that's why he's doing it now. Is it? I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't say no to food now, but I usually feed him a little later than this. Get out. Okay. Don't. Oh God. Sorry, he's just like got his paw tangled in the microphone cord. This has been an interesting experiment. I haven't tried to have him in the room for a live stream yet. You messed it up. I had it positioned a certain way. Okay. Oh, yeah. I was gonna give you a preview of the musical, I think. It is apparently his, his stream now. Is the... Now the microphone won't stay where it's supposed to. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, yeah. Anyways, you have a new cat that's twice as evil. You're just collecting the evil cats. That's fair. Aw. Yeah, I mean, I guess I have been doing YouTube for a while. People could certainly have grown up with my content. It's cool that you've watched it long enough to feel like that, Ali. So yeah. But okay, so the musical these songs are so much more impressive with the backing tracks. Well, this one is. I just finished the backing track for this one, and it was so complicated. Also, I can't like go to the end of this song without giving it a spoiler, so I'll just have to do part of this song. But so this song, our 2 characters, meet each other after like they're going to like a new school, and they some vague university, and they they're like friends from summer camp. They were like best friends for like a week every summer camp. But they haven't like spoken in a while because one of them didn't show up the last year of summer camp, and then they like rerun into each other at college, and the one of them's like, "Hi, I know you. It's so glad to see you," and the other one's like, don't talk to me. I'm trying to do like my own thing here," and that kind of triggers this first song. So, hi, Stefan. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Kind of frazzled, but yep. Okay, all right. The song I was about to sing. All right, so it's and just believe me when I say it's so much cooler with a backing track. I'm like so excited to share the real thing with you when I actually get around to it. And I don't know where to stop this one, but we'll see. Also, 2 different characters are singing this song, and I am not 2 people. So just guess which character's singing what when. I don't know. Isn't it just so predictable that I would be brushed aside? Well, I won't let it bother me anymore. Who needs her? I don't need her by my side. And the spotlight is calling, the story is mine. There's a moment in every protagonist's life when everything starts to change. When they find a magic artifact or bump into someone strange. They say there's a time it just hits them, like when entering a new place, and they race down that road knowing just where it goes as if pulled along by fate. So could this be the moment that I truly start to see? Maybe this is the moment I'll learn who I'm meant to be. I won't stand in the background, won't be pushed to the side. I'll hear the call and know that it's my time to be the main character, to fulfill my... I got the wrong chord. To be the main character, to fulfill my destiny, to be the main character. All the tales they could tell about me, you can wait on the sidelines. Just an extra in my play, because I know I'll find my true purpose starting today. Today could be the day I get hit by a truck, but I'll learn that I'm the chosen one, meant to save a new world from an angry god with the power of the sun. Or it could be the day I just stand up tall and finally take what's mine. If we're not friends, then I'll leave you behind. Today might be the day I receive the call. An animal will talk to me, and I'll learn I'm not a normal kid. There's actually a prophecy, or I'll just be super cool for once. I'll be the one you'd like to be, and you'll realize there was always someone super cool inside of me. I'll be the main character, I'll fulfill my destiny. I'll be the main character. All the tales they could tell about me, I won't stand on the background, won't be pushed to the side. I'll hear the call and know that it's my time. I've always been the sidekick, never the hero, never the first pick. I've always been that... I changed the lyrics here, that's why I got them wrong. I've always been the sidekick, never the hero, never the first pick. The tag along there certain just won't make it on her own. I've always... I don't know the new lyrics yet. Tag along there certain just won't make it on her own. I've always been in the background, but that's all gonna change now. Time to be the me that none of them yet know. Because I hear the call and know it is time. It's mine. It's mine. And I'm gonna stop the song there for now to avoid spoiling everything. The problem with the bridge is I had it written one way and then I completely changed the lyrics. And I don't have the new lyrics memorized yet. That's the songwriting process though. It's a fun one. But yeah, so that's kind of like an argument song they sing at the beginning of the musical. And it has lots of interesting effects and stuff going on. And yeah, then shortly after that, they get pulled into another world. So, and yeah, I probably will do some, like, I don't know if I should do not real shorts. Oh my God. Social medias are so weird. I know you wouldn't know. And I do songs on the spot as well. But, it was bothering me that I didn't get the lyrics right. So I called myself out on it. It's also so much easier when I'm like on stage to just, like if I mess up, I won't let anyone know if I'm on stage. But even though this is like technically a stage of some sort, because I'm on camera, it also sort of just feels like I'm in my bedroom. And it's harder to like turn that side of the brain on that's just like the show must go on and everything. But you're right. I should that's what I should have done. Yes, karaoke. Yeah, I'm not sure I officially said hi to you, Rob. I know you said hi to me. I'm so excited for Techo. And the musical will be happening at Techo too. I did want to sing this other song from it that is interesting because it's a song I wrote, but I wrote it for the other character that I do not play. So I'm like, this is my chance to play this song. Which is fun. Oh no, my camera's wilting. Yes, Stefan runs karaoke at Techo. Here, helps run it. I hope I can go to karaoke at Techo more. This time would be nice. Might depend on who else is in the audience at karaoke, but we'll see. But I love the Techo karaoke. It's so much fun. Anywho. Oh yeah. So this song, I don't think is actually like, I don't know. Maybe there's spoilers if you listen close enough, but but this is like a fun little like villain-ish song. Kind of. It's a dark little song that they sing like a power of friendship song fairly early in the musical. that doesn't really work. And then this song is sort of after the Power of Friendship song just doesn't work. This is kind of like a follow-up song to that. And it's honestly probably one of my favorites in the musical. So fair. Yeah. But it is also not a song I get to sing. But Rikumaru does a great job with it. So we'll see. Oops. Yeah. And this one actually, the backing track, I'm still working on it, but so far it is mostly just guitar. So, because it's just like a simple little song. I might add some piano, keyboard, or I don't know. I might add a little bit, but it doesn't like need much. So I'm still playing with it. Yeah, no, the Power of Friendship at the beginning of the musical just doesn't work. It's fine. It's fine. Oops, should I have had your back just then? Oh no. Did I break a promise and turn away from a forgotten friend? And none of you out there foresaw this. Monsters, evil villains, they will fall into defeat. Because with friendship we are so much stronger. We're the perfect team. It's such a lovely sentiment. It's such a foolish dream. Maybe I don't believe anymore that a friendship is enough to save the day. Sometimes your friends, they leave you, then the headlights come and no one even shouts, bitch, get out of the way. Not everything can be resolved with friendship. Yeah, some battle wounds never truly heal. And even if this could be solved with friendship, well, I'm sad to say some friendships just aren't real. Not every story has a resolution, a happy ending tied up with a bow. And even if there was a quick solution, it's clear she doesn't know. So let's see how this goes. Let's see what you do when the going gets rough and the power of friendship isn't powerful enough. Yeah, so that's a song in the thing that I'm writing. I don't know. It's really cool in the context of the musical. Like, it's fun. Also, my one of my very technical friends has been letting me borrow their little, oh, it's out of batteries. Their little MIDI keyboard, and that I need to plug in and charge. Because I keep using it to practice. It's really cool, but oh, thank you so much, Stefan. I really appreciate it. Sky money. Yes, we call it's a sky money. Money from the cloud and the sky. Or internet money. Thank you so much. I do really appreciate that. Um, Also, thank you so much for coming to my stream. It's so cool to like see people I know from Techo. I'm so excited for Techo. I still have so much to do, but like, it's so exciting. Yes. Um. So yeah, those are like two of the songs that will be in the musical. I think that's all I'm gonna give away for now. There's a lot more that goes on into it. There's also I did mention that Rakumaru is cosplaying several different people. So like we got like a My Hero Academia character showing up, and a Spy Family character, and it's just very very fun. It's kind of like Isekai meets Time Loop meets Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, I like it. I am biased, but I like it. That was like an weird little evil laugh. I don't know. Check out. I'm so excited. Yeah. I might make some shorts or little videos with some of the backing tracks to promote the musical. I'm not sure if I'll post those here because I'm gonna post the final musical here too. But no, I mean I guess I should be posting. If I don't post the whole songs, I could post them here as like a preview or like promotion. That's things people do, right? They promote stuff. Thanks, Sarcastic Snake. I know it's hard. Someday I definitely like to get to more conventions that aren't Techo as well. But yeah, I just need to apply to more stuff. I keep saying that. Gotta do it. Maybe if I write more cool musicals, more conventions will want me to come. We'll see. Yeah, that's the idea, is little clips to get people excited. It's never something I've done on my channel, so it feels weird like to release, although I mean the kitten distribution song was pretty tiny. And I'm trying to break my patterns by doing the stupid silly song Sundays to just like release small stuff. Also, I'm gonna try to post something next Sunday, and maybe another also the Sunday after that, because those are the 2 remaining Sundays before Techo. I've been doing every other week, but then I like skipped 2 weeks because I was moving. So I might do 2 weeks in a row to try to make up for that. I know I should go at my own pace and not stress out about it, but I also, if I give myself permission to completely relax, then I will just write stuff and not share it with anybody. So I have to balance the 2 things. Ooh, Zenkai-san. Yeah. Definitely, Rob. I'll reach out to you about it. That'd be great. Ooh, I actually do have a Discord that I need to be on more. I'll post the link in the description of this live stream after I'm done with it. But yeah. Honestly, I should probably be posting little short things in between all the long things I do on this channel. Like if I was gonna be really, if I was gonna, I feel like theoretically I know how to be good at social media. I just putting it into practice is a hard habit to build. But yeah, I also get weirdly anxious about even the little small things I post. So that's the other reason, like, the stupid, silly song Sunday thing has helped, is because I'm just like, if it's bad, it's because I called it a stupid song Sunday. So you can't blame me. That's the point. And not that any of you blame me, but I blame me. So I can't blame me. That's the point. It's more the I'm trying to, like, reverse psychology myself and see if it works. That's not what reverse psychology means, but you guys know what I mean. The cat is once again just, like, tucked in a weird spot behind me. And it's... Why? Why do you want to be in the small of my back all the time? Oh, thank you so much for joining me at the stream, Cigar. Yes. Why are you so sleepy? Why do you want to be there? I need to cut your nails. Go sleep over here. Go sleep. Sleep there. Okay. Man, and this is why I like the horizontal videos, because if I could have figured out how to, if the stream hadn't forced me to be vertical right now, I would be able to put the cat somewhere that you could see it while he's in sleepy mode. Although realistically, he's just going to wait like a minute and then go back behind me and hang out. I do. Okay, so there's a story behind this. So at Sangawa, which is another Pit JCS event that I tend to perform at, they had a cat cafe. They're also having a cat cafe at Techo. So if you're in Pittsburgh and you don't want to come to see me, come to see the cats. But they had a cat cafe at Sangawa, and I went to go pet the cats. And you know, when you're petting a cat, I don't know, this doesn't need like a physical demonstration, but why you are so sleepy? If his tail was up, like sometimes you pet the cat like from the head to the tail, and sometimes you like let your finger, like you'll pet the whole tail, and then you'll be done petting the cat. Well, social media person was like, "Can I take a picture of you petting the cat at Sangawa?" And I was like, "Sure." And then I was petting this cat at Sangawa, and the cat was walking away from me, and I like let my hand like run over the cat's tail, and they took a picture at the exact wrong moment that the cat's like walking away from me and my hand is at the end of the tail, and then they like posted it to the stories, and it looks sort of like I'm pulling the cat's tail. And I told Steve, and of course, I'm the one that goes on to tell everybody about this, story that's disappeared, that nobody reacted to but me. But I was just like, I'm gonna get canceled because it looks like I'm petting a cat wrong. Whereas, I do know how to pet a cat, yes. No, sarcastic snake, that was what I was scared of. I was like, I'm gonna get canceled because they posted on their social media and it looks like I don't know how to pet a cat. But they're so cute. I just like them. Okay. Hi, Mirandalina. How's it going? All right. Oh my gosh, I'm almost moved out of my apartment. So this is not my apartment because this does not look almost moved out of. This is the guest-ish room in my folks' house. But drywall is the worst. This is just an aside. I have paint on my hands because I was trying to like fix little pieces of drywall. Also, I swear they Like, I swear they only put like one coat of paint. It was like a new apartment when I got it, but I swear they only did like the one coat of the cheapest paint they could. So even on the places, you know, like I've used command strips and everything. And like even in the places on the apartment where I like did everything right, you pull something that was hung up on the wall off the wall and there's a mark on the wall. So I was trying to like fix some of it with mixed success, but they'll have to repaint it anyway. And yeah. But I don't know. The drywall, if you have to fix drywall, it's not fun. Do I plan on bringing my music to Bandcamp in the future? Okay, interesting. Um, maybe? Should I? Like, Bandcamp was just kind of a social media, like a platform I somehow skipped. In that, like, I put my stuff on YouTube and I've put my stuff, and then when the stuff that I've gone out and recorded a little more professionally, some of it is on like iTunes that I've gone through like CD Baby to do that. But I haven't released a lot on Bandcamp, and I know that's a thing a lot of people do. It's just kind of a platform I skipped. But so the answer is maybe I should just look. You like to get the okay, yeah, I should look into it more. I feel like I don't have a lot of people on YouTube requesting Bandcamp, so it like hasn't been something I've although but I like meet other musicians and they're like, where is your stuff? Is it on Bandcamp? Like, where is it? So I will look into it. And yes, maybe. I'm always a little bit intimidated about starting a new social media platforms because I don't post consistently on the ones I have. But I don't actually even know if that's the game on Bandcamp either. Musicians aren't as big as for posting. Yeah, I have to look into it more. But good idea. I will write that down and actually look into it more. So, you wouldn't consider it social media? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I also wouldn't consider like CD Baby or something social media. So, it's just kind of another. Yeah. Gotta do more research. More so just another source for accessing your music. Fair. Yeah, I should probably, because a lot of people don't listen to music on YouTube, but that's just how I started posting it. I'm not even sure why. I'm also not sure why this cat is just trying to eat a piece of paper right now. I was gonna turn the camera, but then he stopped. Okay. Just stop messing with everything. Oh, jeez. Okay. I don't know how much of that you saw. He was being cute. It was like playing with a wire, and then I took it away and he jumped at it. But he was also just like nomming a piece of paper, which I don't think tastes good. Oh, no string. I'm gonna end up kicking you out of this room. If you're not careful. I need to clean this room up a little. You hate Spotify. Yeah, okay, so Bandcamp gives you the option to listen offline. That's cool. Good to know. I also I'm still not gonna have any more CDs for like Techo. I need to do that. Well, it's not like I could have any of the musical stuff on CD yet when it's anyway, but still buy CDs when you can afford them. Like, I feel like it's kind of cool to have like the art and whatnot, but also so many people don't even have CD players anymore. So I feel like sometimes, like whenever I bring CDs, nobody wants to buy them, and then when I don't have them, several people will come up to me and like, so where's your CDs? I'm like, you know, it's never. I'm never prepared. Yeah, Bandcamp, SoundCloud. A lot of people post their stuff on SoundCloud too, right? Yeah, I should look into some of the sites that are more for just sharing your music. Yeah. Oh, I thought I found a cool weird chord and then I couldn't find it again and now I'm annoyed. Anyways, okay. I don't know how much longer to go on with the stream. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else important I have to tell you guys other than that I'm really excited for Techo. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I might be out of things to talk about, which might mean it's a good time to end the stream. I hope if you are local to like Pittsburgh or in the Pennsylvania area, Techo is a lot of fun. It is, and I mean, if you want to travel for it, that'd be cool. But like, I'm not gonna pressure anybody to do that. That stuff's expensive. But bye, Nana. And yeah, there's definitely cool stuff going on at Techo. Hopefully, I will get it posted online at some point. In the not so far distant future after Techo. At least, certainly if I film a live version, if that I post in pieces on the interwebs. If I try to redo it a bit to be more of an internet-specific version, that's gonna take longer. But I really like the songs and the story we came up with, so it will definitely be on this platform at some point, and I will probably be posting some promotional content leading up to it, and posting other silly, stupid songs as well. So yeah, I'm also playing with electronic music has been a lot of fun for the musical backing tracks. So you might end up seeing more of that on this channel as well. It might not all just be me and the guitar anymore. I might do more, yeah, more MIDI instruments, and I mean, maybe I'll collaborate with other real musicians too. I mean, I can. You can only do so much with like the MIDI recordings, but there's a lot of cool stuff you can do as well. So lots of exciting new things, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like writing a musical always seemed like something that was super unattainable. And then I started doing it, and it wasn't. It was both. I mean, it helped that I had another person I was working with, but I don't know. Most of my songs are stories anyway, so if you just make it a bigger story, like you have so much more to play with, and like it's also really fun to have like two characters to play with or more. It would be fun, honestly, to write a musical with way more characters at some point, but um, I not for a con that's coming up in like a few weeks. I mean, well, started talking about the musical at Sangawa, so I guess overall we've had about 6 months. I don't know how time works. February to July. But we haven't like been able to work consistently because both have day jobs, or well, she had a day job and I was in a coding boot camp, so education for a future day job. And so I feel like it's only been the last 2 months we really started buckling down, and now everything's coming into shape just when it needs to. But it's also we're also cutting it a little close, but it'll be fun. I don't know if I'm the perfect artist to do it, but I really have enjoyed doing it, and I feel like it's more attainable than I thought. So, and this will also probably not be the last musical I write, so they'll only get better. And I'm excited about that. If not you, then who? Everyone else who's ever written a musical. I mean, there's a lot of good musical writers out there. I am not the only one or the perfect one, but I would like to be one, and I think I am becoming one of the ones that can write those things. So that's really cool. That's true. You're not wrong, Black Mage. Very, very insightful. But I'm excited. And, yes. I feel like I should end this with a song of some sort. So... I don't think I will ever be as good a musician as Sondheim, but I like lyrics. Lyrics I feel like I'm good at. I feel like I only ever know, like, the music part comes because I have this thing to say. I have to figure out how to, like, what is needed behind it to best portray this thing. So I feel like that's always sort of how the music happens, is to like reinforce the words. But I don't necessarily feel good at the music part of things. In my 30s? I mean, I am in my 30s. What was the first part of that question? What song are we going to end with? That's what I'm trying to think about. I was thinking I could do Anime Trope Envy, because that's a good ending one. Crazy Old Crone. Also good one. I don't think I practiced it enough. My vote is always the buffering song. But my phone is not about to die for once. How about I'll do buffering. Maybe I'll do buffering and Anime Trope Envy. Or I could just do only at Con, because Con's so soon. Oh, you're nice. Also one I need to practice. Yuri. I do have to practice that one. Whatever you want. Flip a coin. All right. I'll do buffering and only at con probably, unless you. But you guys can keep suggesting ones, and then maybe I'll also pick one of the ones you suggest. Well, how about while I do buffering, you guys can keep suggesting other songs, and maybe I'll find something I like better than only at con. So yeah. But 2 songs and then I'm out of here, cause I gotta go. Probably I don't know. Sweep the floors of the apartment. There's a little left to do. Technically, I need to be out by the end of tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, fruits basket. That's a good one. Okay, buffer. Plant a seed and watch it grow. Sky turns gray, so watch it snow. Wind a toy and watch it go. Play a video and watch it load. Focus all system functions on processing. Pause, let it catch up. Close all those other active downloads. Maybe that's enough. Double check that you're connected. Go outside for a run. In the time it takes to buffer, the video could have been done, but it's it's buffering, it's buffering, it's buffering, it's buffering, it's buffering, it's buffering, we want things at lightning speed to be there when we want or need. No waiting, no reaction time, we do not like to wait. Think of all that you could do while waiting for this to get done. That spinning a circle signifies that thing that we all hate. Maybe you should read a book, you know that books don't buffer. Maybe you should read a book, you wouldn't have to suffer. Maybe you should read a book, you know that books don't buffer. Maybe you should read a book, or maybe refresh the page. It's buffering, it's buffering, it's buffering, it's buffering, it's buffering, plant a seed and watch it grow. Sky turns gray, so watch it snow. Feelings I'm afraid to show. Push too hard and watch me. I'm buffering, just buffering, I'm buffering, I'm buffering, still buffering, I'm buffering, plant a seed and watch it grow. Say goodbye and watch me buffering. Okay. All right. Yeah, thank you. Anime archetypes is a fun one. Seems there's I feel like it has been a little bit since I've done explaining anime to your parents, so I could do that one. I mean, it never has quite the same effect when it's not live, but I mean, none of them do. Anime archetypes is such so many words. I always have to remember if I even remember what all the archetypes are. I think I'll do explaining anime to your parents and call it a night for now. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. Twas fun. I will be back with another song next week, and probably will actually be something pretty small and stupid, because I am also trying to finish this musical and stuff. But unless like I post one of the musical songs as like a preview, it might be something kind of simple, but yup. All right. And then here is explaining anime to your parents, I suppose. Still do, I never really stop explaining it to them. My mom wants to come see the musical I'm writing at Techo, so yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. I guess I always knew someday the day would come when a simple explanation simply wouldn't be enough. At this point I have 7 wigs, 52 games, 12 DVDs, 9 manga, 214 K-pop songs on MP3s, most of which you paid for, so I guess I understand why you want an explanation. I'll explain as best I can. Mother, father, the reason I like anime, the reason I know foreign words that only avid fans could say, the reason that I dress up weird and go to strange conventions is because I think it's fun, it's not just for attention. Mother, father, you don't quite get this cosplay thing, why people walk around the streets as Pokemon and card game kings, or how come in the US we'd wear Japanese street fashion. Well, it's like a costume party, and that's part of the attraction. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering, but really, how on earth do I explain this to my parents who have sheltered me from birth? That I'm not watching cartoons, and this isn't just a phase. Yes, it's weird, that's why I love it. No, it won't affect my grades. 'Cause despite all my explaining, I can never make them see. They just wonder what they did wrong raising me. Oh, mother, father, please let me join the maid cafe. I swear it isn't creepy, though I see how it could sound that way. And I assure you, Lolita's not what the book was written on. Oh, wait, you didn't read the book. I didn't either. Moving on. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering, but really, how on earth do I explain this to my parents who have sheltered me from birth? That I'm not watching cartoons, and this isn't just a phase. Yes, it's weird, that's why I love it. No, it won't affect my grades. 'Cause despite all my explaining, I can never make them see. They just wonder what they did wrong raising me. So I know you think I'm crazy. I've explained as best I can, and I hope that you'll accept me for the person that I am. A person who likes watching animation from Japan, who sometimes turns into a raging, raving, squealing fan. Oh, mother, father, want to know what shipping is, I would explain, but I'm afraid you won't respect me after this. I tell you about fandoms and their strange imaginations. How for most fans, fanfiction is just a form of mass creation. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering, but really, how on earth do I explain this to my parents who have sheltered me from birth? That I'm not watching cartoons and this isn't just a phase. Yes, it's weird, that's why I love it. No, it won't affect my grades. 'Cause despite all my explaining, I can never make them see. They just wonder what they did wrong raising me. Oh, mother, father, the reason I like anime is something that I can't explain at all. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun one to end on. It's definitely what got me kicked off for a lot of you on YouTube, I know. So yeah, no, that's a fun one, and it legit doesn't change that much. I definitely had to. My dad was very supportive of the programming boot camps, and occasionally I would be like writing a song or something, or he'd hear that I was working on a musical, and he's like, "You're supposed to be coding right now," and I'd be like, "But anime music." So it doesn't change. I mean, although I think they do understand a little more than they did when I first wrote that song. So, yeah, I mean, it depends on your parents. It might be a risky one to show them too, because you know, it's relatable, but it is also a comedy song. I would, well, I obviously did make the mass creation joke. Like, my parents have seen that, but a lot of parents wouldn't approve. So, yes, thank you all so much for coming to this live stream. Yeah, it is. It's definitely my most popular video on the internet. So, yes. Yeah. Nice to see you again, Elizabeth. And yeah, so many more names. Sharoy Nymph. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. And yes, I will hopefully have at least a silly small song for you this next Sunday, or musical promotion or something. And I also did want to turn my little Kitten distribution song is I'm gonna repost as a short. So hopefully reposting stuff doesn't annoy people too much, but I don't know. I have to try. Was gonna try to repost a few things as shorts as well, but I will have some new content for you next Sunday, regardless. So yeah, thanks so much, and I will see you super soon. Would I ever do a One Piece song? I would. Better question is, will I ever catch up with One Piece? But maybe that can be part of the song. So it's a good idea. Anyways, both things are good. Well, is catching up with One Piece a good idea? Maybe after I'm done writing the musical. We'll see. Okay. Yeah. See you soon. Okay, if I can figure out where the end button is in vertical format. Okay, here. Legit. Okay. Bye, everybody.